Welcome to this video about the heart chakra. Jill Lee, founder and director of the Energy Healing Institute. If you want to learn more about Energy Healing Institute and what it has to offer, then please do check us out at energyhealinginstitute.org. Fourth chakra is located in the center of the chest. And it's really the fulcrum of the energy system. There's the upper chakras and there's the lower chakras. And right at the heart chakra is where the two sort of come together and integrate. It's a very powerful, very important chakra. And it is about unity awareness. I talk a lot in the Present and Presence, my free course, about this feeling that you might get out in nature or perhaps in church or in meditation where you really understand that we are truly all one. It's this very powerful, very brief moment of awareness and clarity that just sort of washes over you and then moves away. You never forget it. You know it for all time, but it's not something that you live in. You don't live in that state of we're all connected, but you can operate from that awareness. It's a really powerful, really important chakra for being in the world and for engaging with ourselves and others. And there's not a lot of this and that can go wrong with this chakra. The patterns that can happen with this chakra are pretty big. They're very macro, but there's not 1,000 of them. So we'll get through this video pretty quickly. Couple things. If you find yourself with compassion fatigue, or you call yourself a bleeding heart, or you wear your heart on your sleeve, you have a heart chakra that is too enrolled, that is too connected to the suffering in the world. And you might say, well, that's a good thing because we can tend to be a little disconnected from that these days. It's sort of all about me sort of energy out there. Yet, if you're so disabled by that awareness that you can't take action to help, then all you are is in a merge with that level of suffering. So it's a way in which the heart chakra has lost its sense of balance. On the other hand, if you're someone who lacks compassion, sometimes I think I can look at some of the things going on in the world and wonder, where did that person's compassion go? Did they ever have it? Or did they just simply not have it? Where did they lose their ability to see somebody else and where they are in their lives with a level of compassion that says, I see you and I know that you are struggling in some kind of a way? That's also a chakra that is dysregulated. If you have intimacy issues, you're afraid of getting close to people, you're afraid of being hurt, you're afraid of being left, the heart chakra plays a role in those kinds of feelings. If you've got a lot of self-hatred, if you cannot see yourself as lovable, as loving, as worthy of love, if you literally hate yourself, that's heart chakra related. And it's a very hard, brittle kind of state. If you feel shut down emotionally, for example, I had a client a few days ago who said to me, I don't feel angry. I don't feel sad. I don't feel hurt. I don't feel, she sort of paused and said, actually, I don't feel much at all. And as I looked at her heart chakra, I could see that it was in sort of a frozen state, that there had been some experience at some point in time that had caused her to separate from her emotional awareness. And that the work that we had ahead of us was to reactivate that heart chakra so that she could engage with her emotional awareness. And lastly, if there's a porosity problem, if you're taking on and holding other people's energy, it's not just a heart chakra problem, but it will affect your heart chakra because your way of engaging with others will be muddled up with everybody else's stuff. So, those are the major things that we see on a regular basis when we work with clients in our practices. And I hope if these kinds of things are going on for you, you will head over to EHI and check out the Clear course, check out the other information that's over there so that you can work on evolving that heart chakra.